Hello and welcome to Dominating Hardware, a podcast on technology. Today I'm going to talk to you about topics such as hardware and how you can all benefit from their uses and what they're capable of doing. I'll teach you how to appropriately handle these devices and what software they can control. Also, I shall be showing you how to be dominant towards technology and hardware by mastering the potential to completely gain every skill possible in every aspect of basic knowledge, and also how you can put these devices to personal and career use. I hope to cover all topics that will be included within this podcast, and I also hope you all enjoy this, and I hope to keep this podcast both appealing and informative. Our first device is called a capture card, formerly known as a HD PVR recorder. These are used to record either television shows or even gameplay for people that want to capture any kind of footage. This is an input device and can be installed via USB, and the software for the hardware is usually installed via a disk that contains the software to be used with the third-party hardware. Then you would link the HD PVR to the television or games console, and then you would use the software to begin the recording process. To link these up, you would have to have a VGA cables that projects the picture onto the output device, being the PC monitor, where the screen capture device records footage and encodes it into either an AVI or MP4 format. After you have done this process, you would finish by rendering the clip, and then you can either keep it on your hard drive or upload it to a video hosting site such as YouTube or Vimeo. For our second device, we have a digital DJ turntable, and it is a USB digital turntable that are designed for music artists or composers that are DJs, and for people that enjoy remixing and again composing other songs or even mixing up their own song. With a standard digital turntable, you start by first installing the hardware via a USB, then installing the hosting software that is usually located on the disk included with the hardware. You insert the USB into the bus of the computer, then you would load up the software. Then you go into the software's options and you select which hardware device you are using that will control the mixing of the track or even the queuing of the song you're mixing in. You use the MIDI controller that is installed on the turntable, and you'll usually find that people prefer to purchase two sets of turntables to have an easier experience when mixing. Once you've finished your mix, you can publish it to a music industry and then make money off the content that you produce and get a record label. A turntable is an input device and requires the output of a monitor and also the music software that is included within the box to use the hardware purchased. Have fun with this and happy mixing. Device 3 is a graphics tablet, and you can use this with software such as Adobe Photoshop or GIMP. The software that comes with it is usually default software that you'll probably want to avoid, as it isn't usually the best. First, what you want to do is plug the graphics tablet USB into one of your buses. Then you let the computer recognize the hardware for the device and let it install. Once you've done this, you load up any software that you have and you can use it to get to work and produce whatever you want. To use this, there is a pen that comes with it. You use the pen by applying a certain amount of pressure on the tablet and then controlling what you want to draw with your hand movements and sensor mobility. The pen uses electronic pulses to detect motion on the tablet, thus letting you draw whatever comes to mind. So, get creative and get drawing. Tablets can also be used to produce presentations and diagrams, as well as touch control on computers and explaining something to your audience. For our fourth device, we come to an external hard drive. You'll notice that this will be pure simplicity to set up, as it requires no software to use with, and it's just a quick and simple plug-in and install job. To begin with, you plug the USB into the pen drive, then you wait for the hardware to be recognised by your computer system. Then you let it recognise it's a valid piece of hardware and wait for a few minutes for it to install. Then you're done. Simple and easy. External hard drives are used as additional storage, can also be used as portable storage devices. If you need to save some work or export a large file or even back up your computer, this will most definitely be the most convenient for your use. To conclude, I would like to thank you all for listening, and I hope that you shall benefit from this. If you have any questions, whether it be basic or more complex ones, please do not hesitate to contact me. I shall be more than happy to help out. Finally, every device that I have just covered are only basic essentials to a user of a computer. Finally, to conclude, I would like to thank you all for listening, and I hope that you shall all benefit from this. If you have any questions, whether it be basic or more complex ones, please do not hesitate to contact me, as I shall be more than happy to help out. Finally, every device that I have just covered are only basic essentials to a user of a computer. There are many more advanced pieces of hardware out there that people use to produce any type of material, and once you've mastered the basics, you should probably consider looking into them. Thank you all again, and good luck in the future with anything you produce, and I hope it all goes very well. and please tune in next time for any more further podcasts that I decide to produce, maybe going into more complex and advanced things, which is more than likely and shall also hopefully benefit you in the future once again. Goodbye.